My guest on the program is not Nasir El-Rufai. My guest is a prominent politician and a founding member of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Bode George. He joins me live from Lagos. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yes, my pleasure to be with you.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Good evening. Good to see you, sir.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's nice to see you too.
Oh, well, you've been listening. You are listening to the program now. I just read out a tweet from the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, talking about the situation in Nigeria's political system, talking about envy, the bitterness, hatred, and all of that. Is this a reflection of what is happening or currently ongoing within the People's Democratic Party, your own party?
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. Listening to your comments by El-Rufai, it's so soothing, because I know that we have some internal crisis in our party. It's normal. There's no organization anywhere in the world that you will not have some disagreements. But I am pleading with all sides that they should calm their nerves. We can get back to the table and discuss at length. And all participants, if they should drop their personal ambition. He was talking about hatred and pettiness and jealousy. It's normal all over the world. We can disagree without being disagreeable. You know, there is a new concept now in politics. It's called President Joe Biden political strategy. When you get to a certain age, you get to a certain class, you hand over to the generation, the younger generation. You be the bridge for them to continue. Because of your country, no individual can be larger or bigger than your nation. And if you have that as your concept, there's nothing, nobody can be in power forever. History will judge. There were leaders who, in 1998, conceptualized the idea of looking at our past and projecting a workable political platform. We can never, no matter how the history of this country will be written, we can never forget Papa Alex Ekweme. He was the chief convener of different political groups. He called Chibola Ige from the southwest, Alex Wobodo from his own side, Papa Solomon La, and so many others. They called the G14. They sat back and assessed. They carried out a post-mortem analysis of the political hula baloo in this country. Why did the First Republic fail? Why did the Shagari government fail? The military kept coming in and out. How can we prevent the coming back of the military in government? Because it also had a very negative impact
sorry to interrupt you now.
On our politics. So when you look at it, and people are perpetually asking that they want to be president at all costs. Please, there should be, your input should be Nigeria first.
You said your
Nigeria
input should be
first.
Chief, let me come in here.
The founding fathers of our party. And I will read what they said.
Let me, sir.
In our constitution, it is there till today. The party shall pursue these aims and objectives. That is Section 7, subsection 3C, by adhering to the policy of rotation and zoning of party and public elective offices in pursuance of the principle of equity, justice, and fairness. Has nothing to do with tribe. Or there are 6 top positions in this country. 6 top positions. The president, the vice president, Senate President, Speaker of the House, Secretary to Government, and the National Chairman of the party. If number 1 goes up, number 2 must come down.
Hello, sir, let's put the conversation now.
So
Let's put the conversation into proper context now.
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, we're talking about the People's Democratic Party. You also said that, you know, in all politicians do, the interests of the country should be above all personal interests. And also, as politicians, as party men, you also say that, yes, the party is supreme. The interests of the party should be above other interests. But some people have said that, you know, you just lost an opportunity to be part of the solutions to the problems of the People's Democratic Party by declining the membership of this disciplinary committee.
Listen, those who are telling you that, that's their personal opinion. If you want to be just and be fair and be equitable, I looked at the format. First of all, I have made my reaction known to the people by my saying I would not serve. I didn't mean that I was degrading the party. Justice, fairness have no linkages with anybody. You are either fair or you are not. You are either equitable or you are not. I looked at the structure. The chairman is from one side. The secretary is from the same side. Political leanings are the same. If you want to be fair, you must balance up. The problems we have today in the party, they are not problems that have overwhelmed us. Let us come back, do a post-mortem analysis of the last election. What sent us to why did we lose the election? Simplicity. By the time you were rezoning, you had already zoned the party positions. You say, oh, we forgot of zoning the elective positions. There's no chance in the world that the chairman of the party will come from the same zone as the president, the presidential candidate of the party. That was where the disagreement went. And they didn't handle it well. That was why we went to war divided. And of course, a divided house will be a defeated house. To prevent that from happening. And as we are now, there is no solid opposition to counter the lackluster procedures of those in government now. We are busy fighting ourselves, and we want to be the elder in the room. There's a new concept just recently from the Democratic Party in America. They told President Joe Biden, it's time to go. You've been 40 years as a senator, 8 years as vice president, 4 years as president. You have made your mark. The world is looking at you at 81. You are no longer as punchy as you were. Please, in the interest of their nation, just please back off.
Okay. How about it, George, sir?
Discussions and examination.
Can you hear me?